Oh boy, I got a good set of wheels and tires for a Chevy C10 pickup truck. I'm assuming these are from the 80s or, I'm sorry, 70s or 80s. Yeah, well, 70s or 80s. C10. These rims, I got all this stuff from a friend of mine. He called me and asked me if I'd be interested in them, and of course, I said yes. So it all worked out good. They were in his way, and I'd rather have them. Excuse me, in my way as his way. So here they are over here at the house. I put a little black shine on them just to kind of clean them up. I'm going to stack them up in the garage over here for the time being, but not for long. If you'll remember, I have that 78 Chevy Cheyenne truck. Now, I have a couple of 2 or 3 options on that 78 Cheyenne truck. I can put these rims and tires on it. I'm just, right now I'm just throwing stuff out there in my head and see if something sticks to the side of my brain, I guess. I can put these wheels and tires on it and get it lowered to the ground whenever Tim says he's going to start working on it. Or I've got those 15 by 10s that I bought from another good friend of mine, and I have them in the garage just ready to go. 15 by 10 Corvette Rally wheels, I should say, and that's what I was going to put on the Cheyenne, and I still might, but now I've got another option. And I've also got a set of 15 by 8s Corvette Rallies. They all have the truck bolt pattern, 5-on-5. So I have 2 or 3 options here. I kind of like these pretty good just because, I don't know, just because. The thing about these kind of wheels is they're not expensive. And all the wheels that I have, like the truck pattern Corvette Rallies and wheels like this, they're relatively, I said, inexpensive, even though you have to, in my case, save up for it. I really didn't have the money to get these, but I couldn't afford not to, so I'm going to do without something else to get these. And that's how we roll around here, because I'm a man on a budget, and I have a boss, Mrs. PIB. But anyway, these wheels and tires are really good shape. I don't even see any dry rot, so he's had them inside, and so, like I said, I just put a little tire shine on it. These rims, as he was telling me, are a little bit odd, a little bit. He said these are 15 by 7, so they got a little deep dish in them. Instead of the hubcap coming all the way out to the edge of the rim, these are set in. So I kind of like that. So I'm just really happy about this, and all this stuff right here, I can clean it up to make it kind of shine. WD-40 does wonders, just, for a temporary shine. But I'm not going to do nothing yet because the missus said she might try to paint them, but I don't really see how. I really don't, without making it look bad, worse than it is right now. I guess I'd rather have it look like this. The other option I have as far as trucks is, that 71 C10 long bed I have that kind of looks like farm truck. I think in one of my videos I said I might name it field truck because it's sitting out in the field, just field truck, just for giggles. But it's a long ways out as far as being able to get to that truck as far as my pocketbook goes. Now, if somebody wants to send me a bunch of money, I'm sure we can get right on it. But no, I have to be selective and, just be careful how I spend money because, as I said, I'm a man on a budget. So I got to be really careful, make sure my bills are paid, make sure there's gas in the cars and this, that, and the other. So anyway, I'm just really happy about this. I'm almost about ready to jump up and down because to me, they are better than what he described. And I can use them and he can't, or doesn't need them, I should say. So I can use them. So, and he's a C10 Chevy guy. He always has been. So when he says these rims are a little bit unusual because they're deep set, I believe every word he says. He knows what he's talking about. So let me know what you think. I have, as I said, a couple of options. I got, best I can remember, I got 3 sets of wheels, 15 by 8 Corvette Rallies, 15 by 10 Corvette Rallies, or these 15 by 7, stock looking wheels and hubcaps. Now even on the two Corvette Rally, this 5-on-5 bolt pattern, I can put 15 by 8s in the front, 15 by 10s in the back. See, I have a lot of options, combinations, without me having to go out and buy expensive aftermarket wheels. So on that white 78 Cheyenne truck, I'm trying to do things, I just want to get it up and running where the brakes are working, the truck runs, starts, runs, stops, just the basic necessities like that. And then as I can, if I can get that all up and going, then I will, maybe progress from there. It's a rough old truck. If you haven't seen the video, go back, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks. I can't remember nothing. A week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you'll see a white 78 Cheyenne truck at Tim Dixon's at Gas Axe Chop Shop in 10 Mile, Tennessee. And he told me, or told my wife the other day on the phone that real soon he's going to get started on it. So just get it up and running, and I pray the motor out of that 4x4 Chevy truck, that's a parts truck, I'm praying that the motor and transmission are good in it, just where it'll move, this, basic transportation. It's a rough old truck. Sometimes I wonder, what am I doing? But it's just sitting there. And the same way with that Chevy long bed truck, it's just sitting there. I'm trying my best, to put interesting content on the YouTube channel. Maybe y'all like stuff like this, maybe you don't. I don't know. I just like old trucks. I like C10s, and I like any old trucks. Mostly partial to Chevys though, so y'all know that, mostly partial to Chevys. So anyway, it is what it is, and I got a lot of options, and I got a lot of good friends. I'm blessed with friends. So anyway, I done a whole lot of talking, and I guess I'll hush right here. So if you have any opinions on what you think these wheels might look like on a 78, just picture it lowered, the 78 Cheyenne. Just, maybe instead of buying a front end kit and stuff, I'm going the cheap route. Cheap. Just lower it. Maybe cut a coil or two off the springs. Just lower it best you can. Give it a little bit of an attitude, and maybe put some decent looking wheels on it that are clean. The ones on it now on the Cheyenne, the tires are flat and they look pretty rough. So that's my plan. Just make it look decent on the cheap. That's kind of fun too, when you think about it. If you're trying to do things as cheaply as you can. The last couple, I've kind of spent some money, and it's on some of the stuff that I get, it's kind of hard to recover. So as far as money wise, so I'm trying to go on the cheap. Anyway, I've talked enough. I hope y'all's having a great day. Just leave me a comment, let me know what you think. But I really do like these wheels. I think they would clean up nicely. Maybe, we'll see. It'll be fun either way. And even if they look like this, it looks like they've been on a truck for years. I just got it pictured, the Cheyenne truck just kind of lowered with some decent looking wheels on it. Best that I can afford to do. Okay, my goodness, I've talked a lot. So I guess I'll hush from here. In case somebody's wanting to know the size of these tires, let's see, 2 25 75 15s. And they're all season radials, and they're made by Supreme 75 Plus. I don't know who makes Supreme 75 Plus, but I'm sure it's somebody that we're probably all familiar with, I guess. Oh, well, that's the main thing right there. Made in the USA. Hope y'all can see that. Anyway, I'm just throwing stuff out there to get y'all's opinion on stuff. I kind of value what y'all tell me. Say, hey, I like these wheels, think they look good, or I'd rather have the 15 by 10s, or I'd rather, have 15 by 8s all the way around, or maybe 15 by 8s in the front, 15 by 10s in the back. That's my whole point of telling y'all I got this stuff. So anyway, I guess I have talked enough. I hope y'all's having a great day today. I surely am. I'm blessed to have these wheels and tires, and like I said, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and we'll kind of go from there. And I'm blessed to have y'all for friends. Okay, y'all have a great day. Catch you in the next video. I'll see y'all later.